This is the third time I've recorded this video, and I just need to just go with it, just not ramble on. Well, let me just give you a little preamble before I start with my little notations. Fucking can't stand people that use the word faith. Fucking pisses me off so bad. I can't stand people that believe in God. It's so dishonest. It's absolutely fucking just, you're lying. And if you don't think that you're lying and you think it's true because you have faith and you think that's noble or righteous or prestigious, you're a fucking idiot too. God damn it. Ooh, all right, let me not go too far. Faith is the absence of reason. Faith is a fool with no reason. Faith is pretending to know things. Faith is hoping something is true because you have no reason or evidence. Faith is intellectual dishonesty. Faith is not a pathway to truth. Where did faith come from? At one time, faith did not exist, and it was about, 700-ish years ago. This word and the concept of the word had no meaning or existence. So what did people use then? They didn't have any faith. Anyways, came around mid-13th century, and it was a proto-Indo-European, geography, demographic, where it originated, and it meant, get this, you're going to love this. I'll give you some of these meanings that you probably already heard, and you can look this up and verify it so that you can have some critical thinking about the word that you're using and substantiating it as evidence, because it's unseen, right? It's a substance unseen. Faith is the substance of evidence unseen and things hoped for. Like, shut the fuck up. People hear that like, whoa, that's really deep. Doesn't make any sense. It's so deep. Ugh, fucking morons. Daniel Dennett would coin something like that as a deepity, because people say these things and they make no fucking sense, like a word salad. Whoa. Fucking stupid. Substance, evidence, unseen, hope for. Anyways, so Proto-Indo-European 13th century, the meaning of the word was loyalty, trust, promise. None of those things lead to objectivity or a pathway to truth or knowledge. But get this. It also meant, and you can verify these meanings, I'm not fucking making this shit up, it meant persuasion. Why would you use this word? It's like saying, I have faith. It means persuade. It means promise. It's like, I have promise. I have persuasion. I have trust. I have loyalty that it's true without evidence, because I've forfeited that, because I don't have any. I can't falsify it or demonstrate it, so I'm going to use faith. Now, you can know something and not know something. That's all there should be. But people have this little gray area that they want to use called faith, when there is no answer because it can't be falsified or justified or demonstrated. Epistemology 101, falsification, defining objectivity, that they'll use this little gray area and say faith. That's complete dishonesty. And dishonesty is not trust. Dishonesty is not loyalty. Dishonesty is not persuasion. Dishonesty is not a promise. Faith is a fool with no reason. And the people that use it are fools with no reason. They don't even think about the word that they're using. They just regurgitate it because somebody else said it. Like their mom or their dad or some preacher or some rabbi or some fucking, I don't know, monk. Why don't you believe in Buddha, Vishnu, Romulus, Zalmoxis, Anana, Ra? Let me think of some other gods. Cronus, Zeus. I think I said that. Fucking, you're stupid. You can have faith in any god. How is that the right faith? How would you test that? Is it reliable? Can we repeat it? Would you ever use faith in the classroom? I need to fucking finish this video because I don't want to make it long, because I'll just ramble on and on and on and on and on. Elite scientists, and I don't mean scientists, because there is a huge category, broad spectrum of scientists and things that they scientifically do. I'm talking about the really smart ones like Carl Sagan, Lawrence Krauss, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Intelligent minds. They don't believe in God. They're atheists. When I say atheists, it just means that there's no evidence to convince them because it's not demonstrable, can't be falsified, repeated, or tested. So I don't think that's true. I don't believe anything. I know or not know. I don't use this gray area as faith so that I can substantiate something that's illogical without reason and say, I think it's true, and then it's socially acceptable. And that's what the word does. It just makes things socially acceptable that if I say that, it's like, oh, okay, he has faith, like you're entitled to believe whatever you want to believe. Yeah, you are. But not necessarily with this conviction that you're going to lead your life by it and then herd around sheep that do the same thing, and it's your reality that you got this invisible God watching you jerk off all the time, taking a shit, picking your nose, jerking off more, and you masturbate. Your God's watching you masturbate. And if you don't want to masturbate and you're not masturbating, your God knows you're thinking about that you want to masturbate, and you're having this battle inside your head of this invisible Sky Daddy. And he's like, I want to masturbate. And inside your mind, he's like, Sky Daddy's looking at you. You can't touch yourself as a son. You're gonna go to hell. Remember, if you work on Sunday, you're going to hell. And then it's in the Bible. If you break the commandments, right, you're going to hell. Huh? That's your faith. You broke the law. Remember that guy in the Bible? He's picking up twigs on a Sunday, so they stoned his ass. People quote John 3:16. Why don't you quote Deuteronomy 22, 23, 27, huh? You don't do that? Moron, Exodus 21, why don't you quote that? Cherry pickers. Well, they just can't stand people that believe in God. You just don't think about it. And maybe you just don't want to say you don't believe in God because then you think that you'll be, an outcast and you won't be socially accepted because you go around saying people are fucking stupid for believing in God, especially when there's a church on fucking four corners of a street. It's like Baptist, Lutheran, Episcopalian, and Nazarene. You go down the street, it's a Muslim temple. You go down the street, it's a Buddhist temple. You go down the street, it's a Jewish temple. I mean, give me the fucking break. Just a waste of space. Parking lots are always empty except like on Wednesdays and Sundays. Getting donations, not paying tax dollars. You could have made that, that space and that establishment and that foundation, for something else. With all that money. I mean, I'm not going to say what the money should be used for, but a lot of it goes into these crooked politicians' pockets. I mean, where you believe in God, Jesus Christ. How come when you pray, nothing happens? Like pestilence goes away, war, famine, disease. But you pray to pass your driving test, and then a baseball player, kisses his finger and points up to the sky when he hits a home run, as if God cares about your driving test and his home run season, whatever. But there's kids in hospitals dying, and they're praying, but it doesn't happen for them. And it keeps on happening. Kids born with diseases, war. If you went to some places of the world where you don't have this air conditioning and this little safety net, you would say, well, it doesn't look like God's over here. Maybe God's over here. I'm going to wrap this up. Whatever you say, grace for your meal, what you're doing is you're saying, thank you, God, for feeding my family, and fuck everyone else that you chose not to feed, because you have chosen me to eat with my family. And someone is not eating with their family, God did not bless you with food. So he's not your favorite. Does God have favorites? That's not omniscience. That's not all wise. That's not all knowing. That's not all loving. That's absolute stupid. You're fucking stupid to believe in God. I mean, it's unbelievable. There was a intellectual debate with Jordan Peterson and Sam Harris, and in this debate, Jordan Peterson actually said, and I quote, "Religion is for stupid people." Go look it up. Jordan Peterson, Sam Harris. I'll put some hashtags in there. Religion is for stupid people. But you're not going to stop believing. I mean, it's fucking faith.